Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy, Belonjay. Up next, Ravens versus Rams. Let's talk. So it's really kind of late in a week for me to have the first conversation about a Sunday game. But nevertheless, we in here right now, so let's get to it. The Ravens, of course, take on the Los Angeles Rams tomorrow at home, 1 p.m. And it's a game where we're projected or predicted to be heavy underdogs. I think we are 7-point underdogs. And I think we should have came in as 10-point underdogs. There has been nothing about what we've done on the field, whether it was Detroit, whether it was Kansas City, whether it was Houston, that would say we're anything more than a speed bump for the Los Angeles Rams. Now, they are coming off of a game where they put the ball on the ground a couple of times and they ended up losing last week's matchup. But that's not here nor there. That has absolutely nothing with what we're going to do on this Sunday. Can the Baltimore Ravens win? Yeah, any given Sunday, right? Will the Baltimore Ravens win this game? Let me project and predict. I'm going to say no. And here's why. It's not because I've stopped believing in the Ravens for this season. I've just stopped believing in them as of week 7, meaning this matchup. We absolutely should be double-digit underdogs to the Los Angeles Rams. There's nothing going on our offensive line that says we're going to be able to prevent their edge rush positions and or the interior rush from getting to the quarterback. There's nothing that says that we have the capability to move the ball efficiently and effectively. There's nothing that says that we have an ability to stop the run and or the pass at times. And so are there going to be good matchups in this game? Certainly. Nate Wiggins versus Puka. What will Malachi Starks do against Matthew Stafford? How will Kyle Hamilton, if he plays, how will he be used as a chess piece? How will the revamped starting lineup for the edge rush, how will they adjust and how will they get off in this game? And how will Travis Jones and the crew in the interior put pressure on Matthew Stafford? Offensively, will Derrick Henry be able to get anything going, right? Not if there hasn't been a line change, not if they haven't simplified the blocking scheme. Will Cooper be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly? We don't know, but we do know he put the ball in harm's way 3 times. Does not matter to me whose fault it was. Receiver stopped, route was wrong, ball bounces off the receiver's hand. Doesn't matter. It still goes against Cooper Kupp, which is nothing more than what we've seen from the preseason all the way through last week's start. So here we are. How can the Baltimore Ravens get a win in this game? And maybe a better question is not can they win, but will they fight? That's really what I'm looking for. Win, lose, or draw, I'm looking for a fight. Will the Baltimore Ravens come out and punch, kick, claw, scratch, bite, spit, drop kick, elbow, suplex, all of those things to get a win? Will they feel desperate enough? Will they fight enough to come out of Sunday at home with a good showing? In truth, I do not expect the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. We're just outmatched at this point. But I want to see this team fight. That's my expectation, is that this team will come out with some fight. And I think that that's all we can hope for, is that they will be gritty and they will show up. They will show that, hey, we can collapse the pocket. We can defend the run. We can defend the pass. We can bend defensively but not break. We can move the ball methodically offensively enough to stay competitive. That's all I'm looking for in this game. And I think that's all anybody can look for as a Baltimore Ravens fan. Will we compete? So that's my take for this week. Do me a favor, man, if you've been here this long, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you never subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help us get over that 1,000 subscriber mark so we can go ahead and get this name changed. I think week 7 will be a perfect week for us to kind of introduce the new us here at the GM and kind of what we'll be doing. So if you've never subscribed, subscribe. If you rock with us, If you like the content, hit the like button. And until the next video, I'm out.